Dormant season grazing is an attractive approach for a lot of ranching operations. Here are a few tips, considerations, and lessons learned from others who have used and studied this strategy.
As much as you can stockpile forage from one hand, stockpiling forage, use it when things are bad and you don't have forage in your plan. But also that, just like fallowing a wheat field, conserves moisture, helps moisture. It just makes the whole system more resilient and able to deal with whatever happens in terms of the weather. Those kinds of things give you as an operator, and even what you're doing too, a lot of options and a lot of flexibility when things are working well, and as well as when things are not. It doesn't rain or it stays cold or whatever it might be.
Stockpiling forage and using dormant season grazing has some unique advantages. It does not create growing season stress for the plant. The leaves have ceased photosynthesis, so removing them does not reduce carbohydrate production. When done to proper levels, there is little to no negative impacts to plant roots. Plants can generally maintain higher levels of use in a sustainable manner. Grazing rotations can generally be slower. Dormant season grazing is used instead of feeding hay or grains, so it's generally much cheaper than feeding other forages, saving on feed costs and labor. There are a few additional considerations to take into account when thinking about dormant season grazing. Nutritional value of dormant forages tends to be related to the amount of precipitation on and age of the forage. In drier climates, nutritional value tends to remain high, and in wetter climates, it declines more rapidly. Crude protein can be a concern. It can range between 3 to 8% during the dormant season. Using cattle to graze in the fall can work well for spring calving operations when cows are in the late first or early second trimester, which coincides with their lowest nutrient demand of their annual cycle. The best strategy is to always test your forages to know what you have and consider protein supplements to help extend your time grazing if needed. Given the appropriate conditions, some grasses, like blue bunch wheatgrass, green up again in the fall. There appears to be a negative correlation between fall green-up and production the following growing season. Fall green-up reduces the plant's carbohydrate reserve, and therefore the plant takes longer the following season to restore the loss. So, grazing during fall green-up without recovery can have more negative impact than we realize. Even though it's not as easy to weaken a plant when it's grazed in the dormant season, leaving some stubble and residual matter is still important. This helps capture and retain moisture for the plant and give the plant some insulation in the event of hard freezes. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe to the channel and consider becoming a member at goodgrazing.org for more content like this.